Please like and subscribe.
Exploring substances acidic, basic, and neutral. On 20th February, school hosted a science fair to celebrate National Science Day. At the entry gate, siblings Ashwin and Kirti were greeted with a white sheet of paper. They were curious to know why a white sheet of paper was given to them. A few steps ahead, there was a volunteer spraying a liquid on these sheets of paper. The siblings also got their white sheets sprayed. To their surprise, the words, "Welcome to the wonderful world of science," appeared on the papers the moment the liquid was sprayed. They were excited and eager to know how this happened and the reason behind it. Their curiosity was partly satisfied at the colorful world of substances stall. They saw many activities showing color changes on mixing different substances. They decided to explore these changes further. Let us join them on this learning adventure. Nature, our science laboratory. 2.1. Litmus as an indicator. Activity 2.1. Let us explore. Collect some samples of lemon juice, soap solution, amla juice, tamarind water, vinegar, baking soda solution, lime water, tap water, washing powder solution, sugar solution, and salt solution. Procedure. Take a strip of blue litmus paper and cut it into small pieces. Spread these pieces on a clean and dry white tile. Using a dropper, put one drop of each of the samples, one by one, on these litmus paper pieces as shown in figure 2.2a. Do you observe any change in the color of the blue litmus pieces? Record your observation in table 2.1. Repeat the same activity with pieces of red litmus paper as shown in figure 2.2b and record your observation in table 2.1. Box. How to prepare lime water. Do not confuse lime water with word lime, which is a fruit similar to lemon. Lime water, solution of calcium hydroxide in water, can be easily prepared by mixing lime, chuna, that is calcium oxide, in water and leaving it undisturbed for some time, say an hour. Filter the liquid into another container and use it as lime water. Testing the nature of samples with blue and red litmus papers. Serial number, name of the sample, color of blue litmus paper after putting a drop of sample, color of red litmus paper after putting a drop of sample. First, lemon juice. Second, soap solution. 3, amla juice. 4th, tamarind water. 5, vinegar. 6, baking soda solution. 7, lime water. 8, tap water. 9, washing powder solution. 10, sugar solution. 11, salt solution. 12, any other. Now let us analyze table 2.1 and sort the samples into 3 groups as follows. Group A with samples that turn blue litmus paper to red. Group B with samples that turn the red litmus paper to blue. Group C with samples that do not affect either of the two litmus paper. Record the data in table 2.1. So you have to make table grouping of sample tested in table 2.1, group A, group B, group C. I am curious to know, what are these red and blue litmus paper strips made of? Why do they change color when drops of some samples are put on them? Let us find out. Litmus is a natural substance obtained from lichens. It is available both as a solution and in the form of paper strips, known as litmus paper. The litmus paper is available in two colors, blue and red, as shown in figure 2.3. Substances that turn blue litmus paper to red are acidic in nature, while those that turn red litmus paper to blue are basic in nature. Since litmus shows different colors in acidic and basic solutions, it is called an acid-base indicator. Some other substances, both natural and synthetic, can also be used as indicators. Synthetic indicators are made in laboratories, and you will learn more about them in higher grades. Holistic lens. Lichens are formed by the association of two living organisms, a fungus and an alga. They grow on rocks and trees in regions that have abundant rainfall and clean air. Do you find lichens on trees in your neighborhood? Now, let us classify the substances sorted in Group A, Group B, and Group C in Table 2.2. The substances in Group A, such as lemon juice, amla juice, tamarind water, and vinegar, turn the blue litmus paper to red, implying that these substances are acidic in nature. The substances in Group B, such as soap solution, baking soda solution, lime water, and washing powder solution, turn the red litmus paper to blue. Hence, these substances are basic in nature. The substances in Group C, such as tap water, sugar solution, and salt solution, did not change the color of either litmus paper. Can you predict their nature? These substances are said to be neutral because they are neither acidic nor basic. Activity 2.2. Let us relate and explore. Are all the substances in Group A of Table 2.2 edible? Have you ever tasted these edible substances? Can you recall their taste? You will find that all these substances taste sour. Thus, we can say that substances that taste sour tend to contain acids and are acidic in nature. Caution: do not taste anything until asked to do so. Do not taste any unknown substance. Some common edible substances and the names of the most common acids present in them are given in figure 2.4. Find out and write the names of the most common acids present in the following substances: lemon dash, curd dash, tamarind dash, vinegar dash. Now let us take one of the substances, baking soda solution from Group B. Rub the baking soda solution between your fingers. What do you observe? It feels soapy or slippery. Basic substances are generally slippery to touch. Also, bases generally taste bitter, but everything that tastes bitter may not contain a base. For example, bitter gourd, karela, possess a bitter taste but is not basic in nature. Now I can check the nature of floor cleaning liquid using an indicator. If litmus is not available, are there some other natural substances that can serve as acid-base indicators? Red rose as an indicator. You might have observed many colored flowers in your surroundings. Try making your indicators using these flowers. Activity 2.3. Let us prepare. Collect some fallen petals of red roses available in your surroundings. It is advised not to pluck flowers. You may pick petals or flowers fallen on the ground. Take a fistful of collected petals of red roses and wash them with water. Crush the petals using a mortar and pestle. Place them in a glass tumbler. Pour some hot water into the glass tumbler to ensure that the crushed flowers petals are completely immersed. Caution: perform this step under the supervision of an adult. Next, cover the glass tumbler with a lid. Wait for 5 to 10 minutes till the water becomes colored and filter it. The filtrate liquid and after filtration is the required flower extract, figure 2.7, to be used as an acid indicator Acid-base indicator. Activity 2.4. Let us find out. Place 10 to 20 drops of the prepared red rose extract in each of two small transparent bottles or test tube. Mark them A and B. Add 20-30 drops of lemon juice in a test tube A and 20-30 drops of soap solution in test tube B with the help of droppers. Observe and record any color changes to the extract in table 2.3. Repeat the same with the other samples used in activity 2.1 and record your observation in table 2.3. Discuss your observation with your classmates. Are the samples that change the color of the flower extract to shade of red and the same as those that change the color of blue litmus paper to red? Are the samples that change the color of the flower extract to shade of green the same as those that change the color of red litmus paper to blue? Are the samples that do not change the color of the flower extract the same as those that did not change the color of red and blue litmus paper? From the above activity, we can conclude that the red rose extract can also be used to test the nature of the substances. Hence, it is another example of an acid-base indicator. We can conclude that the red rose extract seems to give red color in an acidic solution and green color in basic solution. Can you now fill in the nature of the substance in table 2.3? We are sure that you will be excited about the above results. You may repeat the process of preparing the extract and testing substances with some vegetables, fruits or flowers such as beetroot, purple cabbage, turmeric, Indian blackberry and red hibiscus. Gudhar flower. They can also act as acid-base indicator. Fascinating facts. Hydrangea is a plant that grows in cooler climates in the Himalayan region and the northeastern state. It gives flowers of different colors depending on the nature of the soil. Acidic soil produces blue color flower, whereas in basic soil the flowers are pink or red. Can gardeners alter the color of hydrangea flowers by adjusting the acidic or basic nature of the soil? Turmeric as an indicator. We have used blue and red litmus paper strips in activity 2.1. Can you also make paper strip with some other natural indicator? Find out by performing the following activity. Activity 2.5. Let us prepare. Take a spoonful of turmeric haldi in a petri dish or container and add a little water to make a paste. You may also grind a piece of fresh turmeric. Carefully dip a piece of filter paper in a turmeric paste until it gets yellow color. Take it out and allow it to dry. Cut this yellow paper into thin strips which are used as turmeric paper. Caution: perform this step under the supervision of an adult. Using a dropper, put a drop of each of the samples used in activity 2.1, one by one on separate pieces of turmeric paper. Record your observation in table 2.4, testing the nature of samples with turmeric paper. What did you observe? Do all samples change the color of the turmeric paper? Group the samples which do not change the color of the turmeric paper. Compare them with the samples in group A, group B and group C in table 2.2. Can turmeric paper be used as an indicator for acidic substances? Discuss your observation with your classmates. Based on the observation, we can conclude that turmeric paper can be used to test basic substances. However, it cannot differentiate between acid and neutral substances. I got a curry stain on my white shirt and on applying soap, it changed its color. Wow, now I know the reason. Fascinating facts. Why is turmeric known as golden spice? Turmeric is a member of a ginger family which is grown in India and other countries. A common spice in daily household, it is being researched for benefits beyond the taste and color it provides to the food. In the Ayurvedic system of medicine, turmeric is considered to have numerous health benefits and is commonly used in several traditional home remedies. Ashwin created a greeting card to pay gratitude to his teacher on the day of Guru Purnima. He applied turmeric paste on white paper and dried it. He wrote his wishes in the teacher's mother tongue Odia language on the dried paper using one of the solution tested in table 2.4. Which solution can be used to write the message? His teacher applauded his creative use of this concept. Are there any substances whose order change on adding acidic or basic substances? There are some substances whose order changes in an acidic or basic medium. These are called olfactory indicators. Let us explore more. Activity 2.6. Let us investigate. Take some finely chopped onions in a container along with some strips of clean cotton, cloth or filter paper. Tightly close the container and leave it overnight. Take 2 of the cotton cloth or filter paper strips from the container and check their odor. Keep them on a clean surface and put a few drops of tamarind water on one strip and a few drops of baking soda solution on the other. Allow the drops to spread on the strips. Check the odor again. Do you notice any change in the odor of the onion strips before and after putting tamarind water and baking soda solution on them? Note your observation. Similarly, test the change in the odor with other acidic and basic substances and record your observations. Know a scientist. Acharya Prafulla Chandra Ray, P.C. Ray, is known as the father of modern Indian chemistry. He earned a doctorate in chemistry from the United Kingdom and returned to India. He contributed towards advancing scientific research in India. He also established India's first pharmaceutical company, a company in the field of medicines, in 1901. He was a good person rooted in Indian culture and knowledge traditions. Through his writings on the history of chemistry in India, he highlighted the achievements and expertise of ancient Indian scientists to the modern world. Ray, a social reformer, also advocated the use of the mother tongue as a medium of instruction in educational institutions. What happens when acidic substances mix with basic substances? Let us investigate by performing the following experiment. Activity 2.7. Let us experiment. Take 1 drop of lemon juice in a test tube and add around 20 drops of water to it. Observe the color. Add a drop of blue litmus solution to it. Do you observe any color change? Slowly add drops of lime water to this test tube with the help of dropper and swirl it well. What do you observe? Is there any change in the color of the solution? A stage comes when the color of the solution changes from red to blue. Again, add 1 drop of lemon juice to the above solution. Can you predict why there is a change in color? Initially, when a drop of blue litmus solution is added to the lemon juice solution, the color of the solution turns red. When lime water is added to this test tube, the color of the solution eventually changes from red to blue. This shows that solution in a test tube is no longer acidic. Lime water has neutralized the effect of the acid. When the solution of an acid is mixed with solution of a base in sufficient quantity, we find that resulting solution is neither acidic nor basic. Such reactions are called neutralization reaction. In a neutralization reaction, salt and water are formed with the evolution, that is release of heat. Acid plus base gives you salt plus water plus heat. There are many examples in everyday life where you can observe the use of neutralization process. Let us find out. Neutralization in daily life. Situation 1. Kirti was observing a butterfly in the garden with her hand resting on a tree trunk. Suddenly, a red ant bit her, leaving her skin red with stinging pain. Her brother helped her by applying moist baking soda to the affected area, which relieved the pain. What do you think might be the reason for this? When an ant bites, it injects an acidic liquid, formic acid, into the skin. The effect of the acid can be neutralized by rubbing moist baking soda, which is a base. What remedies do people use to treat ant bites in your region? Situation 2. On the Farmers Portal, an online platform from the Department of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers Welfare, a query from a farmer states, "My plants are not growing well lately." After the detailed discussion, it was found that the excessive use of chemical fertilizers, substances added to soil to help plants grow better, made the soil acidic. What remedy might be provided to him? When the soil is too acidic, the plants do not grow well. It can be treated with lime, which is a base. If the soil is basic, organic matter like manure and composted leaves are added to it. Organic matter releases acid that neutralize the basic nature of the soil. Sometimes the soil may be neutral, but the plants growing in it may still show poor health, which can be due to the deficiency of nutrients in the soil. Situation 3. Ashwin's friend Gurbir stays near an industrial area. He shared with him that the fish population in his neighborhood lake was declining day by day. What do you think might be the causes for this? It may be due to factory waste being released into the lake. If the factory waste is acidic in nature, what could be done to save the fish in the lake? The factory waste can be neutralized by adding basic substances before releasing into the lake. Let us wrap up. Now can you explain why the words "Welcome to the wonderful world of science" appear Ashwin and Kirti's paper sheets when the liquid was sprayed on them? Do you think that one possibility could be using turmeric solution for the spraying liquid and a soap solution for writing on the paper? In a nutshell, substances around us may be classified as acidic, basic and neutral in nature. Extracts of lichens, red rose, red hibiscus, purple cabbage, turmeric, etc. can be used to indicate the nature of substances. Substances that show different colors in acidic and basic solution are called acid-base indicators. Acid turned the color of blue litmus to red. Bases turned the color of red litmus to blue. Extract of red rose gives red color in acidic solution and green color in basic solution. The yellow color of turmeric turned red in basic solution but remains unchanged in acidic and neutral solution. And acid and base neutralize each other, forming salt and water along with the evolution of heat. Many day-to-day problems like a red ant bite, acidic or basic nature of soil, and industrial waste can be attempted to be managed by the process of neutralization.